What is up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Real quickly, I wanted to give you an update on what's been happening, the progress and things like that. So real quickly, I actually ditched the 1 minute chart and I still have the 5 minute and 1 hour. 5 minute and 1 hour kind of gives me a general idea of the direction of the trend. And 2000 tick chart, I've been using 2000 tick chart for a long time, so I was using the 1 minute at one point, but 1 minute sometimes the candles are too big for me to take a trade, so had to ditch that. And I feel like 2000 tick chart gives you a little bit more of more detailed price action. But like I said before, I actually was on vacation mid-October, so after vacation I got back, I started working on these two new evaluations, and one of them was sitting at 1,464, which is about less than 40 bucks away from passing. I'll probably pass this next week. I just want to hold off on that for a second because I don't want to pay the lifetime fee just yet. I have to wait until next week. And then I've been working on this evaluation this past week, and I'm up about a little less than $700, and I'm actually $550 on the day. And yeah, let's talk about how I've been trading and things like that. So two things I'm still struggling with. Number one is counter trend trading, and the second one is the Vortex scalp. I'm still doing the Vortex scalp sometimes, and it's just really frustrating that it's really hard to kick the habit. It really is. And again, same thing with counter trend trading. Not technically speaking, these two trades actually are counter trend trades, just because if you look at the 5 minute chart, the price action is still in an uptrend. But I'll talk about these trades and why I took them in a minute. But yeah, these white arrows is the trades that I was thinking about taking. Some of them are off of Bookmap, and actually I'll show you what I'm talking about, because there's again, I've been studying the add-on called TTW, which is, I'll show you right now what it looks like. It looks like kind of like this. Basically it's a Bookmap, and of course I already have the Bookmap. I don't have the add-on just yet. This is off of their Discord, TTW Discord. So it's TTW stands for Trading to Win. I think their website is called ttwtrader.com. And anyways, they have a free Discord. This guy right here, Joe, he streams this every day. Now he does have a little bit of different layout on the Bookmap. He has basically a price line or a line chart instead of the bubbles and the bid and ask, which I actually really like this setup anyway. I don't like the bubbles. I don't like bid and ask. I don't use the bubbles. I don't use the bid and ask. So for me, this is actually really perfect. And then you can clearly see these little the squares. Those are market volume stops. Basically, it's a suggestion exhaustion. And you see the sweeps, the hidden bid in, which is kind of like an iceberg. You have sell sweeps, price dynamic plot, and things like that. Delta, market volume, liquidity, all that good stuff. This stuff in the bottom, I don't use this. The imbalance line and the market volume stops and deltas and stuff, I don't use that. I just use the main components. But yeah, I've been studying this for about almost a month now. Not the Bookmap, but the actual add-on itself. There's a lot of information on it. So if you're a price action trader, I highly recommend this. This is definitely helps me out a lot. And like I said, some of these the white arrows are actually because of Bookmap that I was thinking taking. Yeah, let's talk about the trades. And yeah, so the first two trades I kind of was looking at, this was like at the open. I don't really like trading the open. I like to wait 5 minutes. So I definitely should have taken this one, but this was a potential trade that I was looking at, and this is also a second entry. Now I didn't look at it as a second entry. I just basically looked at it as a bounce off of the EMA, which is kind of one of my favorite trade setups, so to speak. And yeah, if you're trading by max rules, that's like I said, second entry long. Yeah, again, it's 8:30. I don't like trading at 8:30 because the price just gets really crazy. But this one I definitely should have taken. Again, I probably could have dropped an order at the EMA and probably only risked maybe 2 points, and I would have been fine. But again, I believe this is also second entry as well. If you count this as a double top, first entry, second entry. or yeah, I mean you don't have to count as double top, but you know, new high, first entry, second entry. I'm pretty sure Mac would have marked this. Again, I don't really see it as a second entry, I just saw it as a bounce off the EMA. And then my first two trades of the day was two shorts, and god, it's just so embarrassing to talk about this. I mean, again, this is one of the things that I struggle with is counter trend trading. Now adding a 5 minute and 1 hour did help a lot, and I don't know why I'm missing data here. That's weird. Well, anyways, yeah, so adding the 5 minute and 1 hour did help a lot, and it did cut back my counter trend trades by half. Actually, they really did. But these two trades, I don't even know what I was thinking, to be honest with you guys. And actually, like I said, it's really embarrassing. There was no setup, there's no trade, there's nothing on the book map that told me I should go short. None of this stuff. It was just impulse trade, and luckily the risk was only 4 points altogether with these two trades. So actually, it's not that bad. So basically 2 points each, well, 2 1/4 and 2, yeah, so 2 or 4 1/4. So the risk was not bad, but again, it's just one of those habits that I really need to work on, and again, it's just hard. It's hard to kick the habit. It really is. It's old habits die hard, you know. Third trade of the day was second entry long. Again, this was an obvious second entry. I mean, if you see the second entries like this, take the trades. I mean, this is super obvious, and if you can't see it, then I don't know what to tell you. But the problem is here I took 1 point, and I should have taken at least maybe 2 or maybe even 3. Maybe target this high. Usually I like to look to the left, and most of the times the target profit is always to your left. Well, not always, but you know, most of the times it's just to your left. So all you gotta do is just look to the left and you'll find your answer. But again, 1 point scalp, I'm not gonna complain. But I had my trend line going up, and you have a break of trend line, a new high. Again, I don't use the channels anymore. I think channels are, to me, the channels a little bit they're not confusing. To me, they're a little bit inconsistent. That's the word I'm looking for. So I just like to use trend lines, and I'm happy with them. So I have break new high, and then of course, again, this is if you look at the 5 minutes, this is what around 904. So around this area, technically it is counter trend trades as well, these two. But the thing is, when I saw this bearish candle, I was like, okay, I figure market is gonna correct somehow, or at least come to the EMA, right? That was my ideal thinking, because we're kind of far off of the EMA. We're super far off, and saw this big bearish candle. I was like, all right, this looks good, and that's when I decided to pull the trigger. Again, I bounced off the EMA. This is also a failure. It basically failed second entry long, new high, first entry, second entry long failure. I didn't trade it like that. I just traded off of bounce of the EMA, and then got 2 and almost 3 points on this. Really excited about this trade. Really nice trade. I liked it a lot. And then this arrow, I was thinking about going short, and I kind of hesitated just because I saw a little bit of support here. As you can clearly see, there's some support here, so here as well. So I was a little bit hesitant, and then I saw this little sideways action, a little congestion. I said, you know what, whatever. I'm not gonna take the trade. And then, even though if I take the trade, probably like somewhere here, this area, like somewhere here, I would have been okay. But again, that's hindsight, and honestly speaking, if I was in this trade and I saw this sideways action, I probably just got out of break even, because I don't like this stuff right here. This just makes me nervous. Now this white arrow is actually a book map trade. Again, there was a sell sweep coming down, and then we have a market exhaustion, and I was thinking about taking long. Unfortunately, I hesitated a little bit. Again, I'm still studying the book map, or the trade finder, the TTW trade finder. I'm still studying it, so I'm still kind of new to it, so I don't have a lot of confidence in it. But there's trades that I see that I want to take, and usually I mark them. My last trade for the day was this short again. Again, this is kind of counter trend trade. This is around 924, so this would be around, again, somewhere in this area. But again, we're not quite back to the EMA just yet, so I felt confident taking a short here. This is actually a failure as well. So you have new high, first entry, second entry, long failure. Again, I didn't trade it as a failure. I just traded it as a bounce off the EMA. Could have traded it here as well, but what I don't like about this here is that price struggled to break through EMA, so I really did not like that. Once it did here, came back up, did the same thing. I was like, okay, so we're closing below the EMA, we're pushing below the EMA, so I figure we might get a push down again. I don't know, but I don't like the way it's set up here. I like the setup here better. And again, I traded on engulfing. It was only a pretty much a 3-point risk, 275, and I got 3 points in this trade as well. And ideally I should have targeted this low, this swing low here, but you know, hindsight's 2020. So but I'm happy with my 3 points, and that was pretty much it. And then the last trade I was looking at, again, this is I believe also a Bookmap trade as well. It's actually a second entry short. Again, I don't trade it like that. I just saw this bounce off the EMA again. The only problem with this one is it did not really close below the EMA. Again, I like to see like something like this, you know, definitely something like this as well. It closed at the EMA, so I was kind of hesitant, but the risk would have been I don't know what, 2 points, so it would have been fine. But then again, that's hindsight, right? So but yeah, that's really how I trade, and these are my trades. Like I said, I've been doing really good the past 2 weeks. That vacation definitely helped a lot. Kind of gave me a mindset, a reset mindset, right? I've actually been trading the PA a little bit as well. I'm up $134 on it, or 132. But yeah, still working on these PAs, or I mean evals. I'd still want to do Top Step. What I'm gonna do with yeah, man, I can't talk. What I'm gonna do with Top Step is I'm actually going to wait until possibly a Black Friday to maybe get some kind of sale, some kind of deal, and then go from there. Again, the Apex sales are unbeatable, 90% off, $15 for an evaluation. Now you can't beat that, man. So even though Top Step's $50, again, you can get 3 evals for, you know, if you're doing 25k, but you get my point, right? 90% off, 3 evals versus 1 eval, right? So that's where I'm at. Yeah, like I said, I'm still struggling with the 1-tick scalp and the counter trend trading, but it's a work in progress, and I'm definitely doing a lot better, but there's still room for improvement. Yeah, really, that's all I got. If you want to use my coupon for 90% off, please do so. Helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, really, that's all I got. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.